I'm walking out. I've gotten maybe a quarter mile into the little hike. And I'm walking, I've got my head down, just kind of walking. And I looked up. Actually, I smelled it first. And it smelled like for a lack of a better word, like dumpster juice. Like it, like you're standing behind, like you're standing behind, garbage water, like you're standing behind a garbage truck or something.
Right.
And I was like, whoa! And I look up and like made eye contact with something. And when I first looked up, I was like, whoa, it's a bear. And I looked at it for a second, and it turns just like us, and it was behind these palmetto bushes. I seen like from here up. And it was behind these big palmetto bushes, and it turned and walked away. And I'm like, okay, that's something, you know, it didn't fall, it didn't, you know.
Yeah, it didn't jump on all fours.
And I was like,
it was like something walked off.
Yes, it walked off. And so I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, did I see that? Am I, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I'm crazy. So I kept going. And there's a spot in the trail where you cross a little creek, and the creek's this wide right now. But it's got a high water crossing sign. And as I'm walking along there, I said, or I've seen the high water crossing sign. And I looked up just to kind of see where that crossing would be when the water was high. And I looked up, and between two trees, now I'm in like a dark shaded, like bottom of the forest right there. And it was dark, or not dark, it was daylight, but it was dark from inside the forest. Anyway, I looked up looking at the sign and to where that creek crossed right there, and between two trees there was something standing there. And I was like looking at it for a second, and I'm trying to get it in my head, like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? And I smelled it again. It was like the second time, it was the same kind of smell. And I was like, man, it is just, and I was getting like goosebumps, and I was starting to feel bad, like physically starting to feel bad. And so I walked on, and if you watch that YouTube video I'm talking about, when I get to the Indian Ford place where I was going to stop and turn around and go back the other way, I was like red-faced. I was